Hi people, welcome back to Live and Bless TV. Just doing another player ratings review for the season. This one I'm just talking about our fullbacks, as you can see in the picture. Defence has been one of our down points of the season. Defensively, we haven't really improved much. There was a stage where we wasn't really conceding goals from, I think it was like corners, set pieces. It looked like maybe it's something been worked on, but overall hasn't been too great. But in terms of fullback play, some of our fullbacks, notably the likes of Kolasinac and Maitland, and Bellerin, they've done well in terms of getting forward, getting into attacking positions, and putting in key passes to help our attackers get closer to scoring a goal. But bearing that in mind, I'm going to get straight into my player ratings for this one. Starting off, Hector Bellerin. I thought that the signing of Lichtsteiner coming in was, to provide healthy competition for Bellerin. I thought Bellerin was playing quite well, up until he got injured. I thought that he improved a lot attacking-wise. Defensively, I still believe he needs some work. But he's definitely been a key miss to the defence since he's been injured. Credit to the likes of Maitland. Niles has had to step in there and do a job, because clearly he couldn't do a job better than Lichtsteiner or Jenkinson, or even Mustafi's had to go out there at times. But Bellerin has definitely been a key miss, and of course he will be. You will miss the start of next season, and of course that's probably why we're looking at the likes of a Munye instead of not having a side that's not prepared for the beginning of the season. So, overall for Hector Bellerin, I'd give him a 6 out of 10. Moving on to Stephan Lichtsteiner, you'd get a 2 out of 10 for me. He was meant to come into the side to provide leadership qualities and competition for Bellerin, but has been shocking. And, thankfully the other day he stated that, his career's come to an end with Arsenal, and, there's not much more to really say on it. He hasn't come in and done the job that we expected him to do, and, thankfully he's gone. That's what, 70k plus wages a week saved, and, hopefully we can reinvest that into somewhere better for the team. Another player that didn't really play much when he played, wasn't great either, was Jenkinson. I think he had one decent performance, and people were saying, oh, maybe he should start against Tottenham in the derby when we played him away at Wembley. Not for myself, but he's not been good enough. He never has been, and hopefully he's been this summer as well. I know he's got 1 year left in his contract, but yeah, hopefully he's been. So Jenkinson, another one, 2 out of 10. Maitland Niles, I'll give him a 5 out of 10. He started the first game of the season at left back. He got injured within 20 minutes. He was getting peppered down outside when he did get injured. Since he came back into the team, he's been playing well, out of position. But he's had indifferent performances. Sometimes he's playing really good, sometimes he's not. But I have to give him credit for playing out of position and getting on with whatever's been asked of him, really. I don't personally think that he's a right wing back. I believe he's a central midfielder, but he just can't get the opportunities that he really wants there. And I think that this summer he probably needs to kind of evaluate with himself what exactly it is that he wants from his own personal career, because I don't see him getting opportunities at centre mid next season, like he has done at right wing back. And you know what, if that's the case, maybe he needs to, I don't even want to say go on loan, I don't want to sell him, but maybe he might need to go back on loan again, because he's been on loan before. He's definitely a player with prime experience in the Premier League. Maybe a team that's just come up from the Championship may see him as a good player to have in and around their squad. He could be a good backup for us, but I'm looking at his personal development as him as a player himself. Maybe it might be time for him to move on loan, or maybe permanently, to, get the games he wants in his natural position. But, overall, like I said, indifferent season from him. I'd give him a 5 out of 10. Kolasinac, another guy, he'll get a 5 out of 10. Defensively, he's been a liability. He gets into good spaces going forward, but the final ball needs a lot of work. Sorry. And, his end products, like I said, final ball end products, it's not great. Seems to be no sort of chemistry between him and the front men in terms of where he's going to put the balls. Like, there's no one knows. And, hopefully we get a new left back in this summer. There's talks that Schalke want to take him back. I even saw talks that Barcelona willing to spend 20 on him. You know what? I'd let him go only if we're not going to go and sign someone like Alberto Moreno, because he's definitely not a replacement for anyone. He's absolutely shocking. But yeah, that would be my thoughts on Kolasinac. Another guy, 5 out of 10. Monreal, another one, 5 out of 10. Of course, he's better defensively at left back. And he does get himself into some decent positions going forward. Notably, when we played Brighton at home, he got himself into a decent position. We got ourselves a penalty. But he's getting older and he's been targeted and exposed a fair bit this season. Whether that's been at left back or left of a back three, a lot of teams have targeted him as the weak point and a point that they feel that if they get at him, they can get at us. And to be honest, that has been the case. If you get at Monreal, usually you can expose him, and you're usually in on goal. So another guy, 5 out of 10. I believe he's going to go this summer as well. I know he's got 1 year left on his contract, but I think it's no time for sentiment really. Time to move players on and bring in new players in that we're going to work on to build with. The guys like Raul, Sinelli and Unai, they talk about when players have 2 years left on their deal, etc., this, that and the other. It's either sign a new deal or look at moving them on. If this guy's got 1 year left on his deal, it's evident we're not going to make him offer him a new deal. And no point letting players just leave for free. Might as well cash in him. Surely can get a 5 million for him somewhere. And time for us to move on. That's my thoughts on it. That's my thoughts on all the fullbacks. Of course, let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts on it. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.